How's it going? We just wrapped up the last class here on Wednesday. I'm shooting this video a bit late, but doing a little Thursday Olympic lifting technique tidbit. We have cleans as our at-home training. We have some cleans that we'll be using on the weekend. And this is a drill that you could include on any weightlifting day, whether it's just something for that day, or if you wanted to use it as part of a like a program where you're doing it multiple times a week. It has to do with speed. It's something that you can do without any equipment and really anywhere, as long as you have some way to mark an accurate place on the ground. And it also has to do with accuracy. So one of the beautiful parts of Olympic weightlifting and the reasons, one of the reasons that we train it is it's a combination of a lot of things. Like, it's easy to get caught up and look at all the weight on the bar and think, man, the people that do those lifts are very strong, and they are. But they're also extremely powerful, which we could talk about, the differences between the two. They are extremely fast, they're accurate, they have good balance, flexibility, timing. All these things have to happen all at once, especially for the the top level folks. It's like a cool symphony of all these things coming together. And I think exploring weightlifting from all these different perspectives gives you A, a greater understanding of it, but B, just the greater total package of like putting it together into movement. So we're going to talk some footwork. We did this, I think, last week or the week before with the snatch. But basically what we're looking for here is I want you to find a position, preferably one with your feet where you feel comfortable doing a front squat. So if you need to grab a bar or a piece of PVC, basically we're just looking to be able to go down through a nice, easy front squat. And I want you to mark on the outside of your feet where that position is. You can pretty much just do it on the outside, like a little arc around it. There we go. And then I want you to bring your feet into like a jumping position. So if I just said I want you to stand and jump and reach as high as you can, where would you set up your feet? Most people are somewhere like underneath their hips. And we'll mark that position as well. So kind of depending on your hip flexibility, I didn't make it. I got to be honest with this. Depending on your hip flexibility, these positions can be like relatively close or kind of further away, and over time, this will evolve. But for what we're doing today is we're going to work on some drop drills, and we're going to catch the kind of squat position in various depths. And we're looking to do it in a quick manner. So what that looks like here is you're going to get up onto the balls of your feet. And the idea is you want to pretend like you're at the top of a very aggressive shrug, let's say on the clean. So we're all the way up. I want you to get tension through your belly, through your butt, through everything to kind of achieve this really high position. And basically imagine like someone pulls a trapdoor out from underneath you. I want you to drop into, this time right now, about a quarter power catch. So we're about a quarter of the way down, and we want to get there quickly and stick the landing. So I'm up on my toes, and I drop. And we're going to look, did I land in this position that I had set up for myself? And for me, I came forward quite a bit, maybe like 2 inches. So I'm going to reset, and I'm going to try and adjust so that I can still hit the same speed, the same depth, but with a little bit more accuracy. So I'm up. Boom. So still forward a little bit. Let's make one more adjustment, see if we can't fix it. Definitely better, but now I want wider. So this real simple tool of like, I feel comfortable in this squat position. I established my start. How can I move quickly but also accurately to get to these positions so that when it comes to catching a bar, it's almost like second nature. So let's do it again. Probably my best one yet, but still forward. So it's a nice little piece of feedback here to give you an idea of when you're moving fast and aggressive, can you also stay accurate? So what I would do for this and how I would program it is let's come up with 3 different depths. Maybe we have what I was doing there, which was like a quarter squat, maybe like a right at about parallel, and then like a full depth squat. And the goal is to log, let's say, between 10 and 15 in each of the positions, where you only count the ones that actually hit, where you're supposed to land, and also stay explosive. So it's not so useful if I can only get to the position if I'm real soft and easy with it. I want this to be fast and aggressive, and I want you to try and figure out how to marry that with some accuracy. So you can decide if you have to log all 10 to 15 in one position before moving on to the next, or kind of like wave your way through. Like I said, a total across all three moves, 30 to 45 repetitions, really drilling speed and accuracy in this, like I said, marriage drill where you're trying to get the best of both worlds. And see what that does for your weightlifting. The speed underneath the bar is a big part of successful lifts, and I think doing this before one of your Olympic weightlifting sessions, after you're already warm up, could be a really useful way to make some developments there. So enjoy the technique tidbit, and let me know if you give it a try.